right, y'all. We trying this again. Anybody help us out? Let us know. This is an absolute test at first. Let's see what we got here. Miss Jennifer, you wanna chime in? Yes. Check, check, check. We're looking for let's see what we got. I'm gonna run the intro again. Still don't have no sound. Okay. Like where do we not have any sound at? Like no sound, guys? None. None. We have no sound. Do we have sound on Facebook? Still no sound. Do we have sound do we have sound on YouTube? Do we have sound on Facebook? Okay, Miss Marilyn says she can hear me. Miss Jennifer, can you give them a shout out? Okay, Marcy says she can hear me on Facebook. Miss Jennifer, can you hear me? Uh oh. Jennifer, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So you guys, can you hear Jennifer? Got you. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. So Trey said, Trey, uh, We're gonna have to figure that out. We're gonna have to figure out the YouTube side of this. If anybody that's on, if you can hear me, so we can both be heard on Facebook. You guys, Trey, if you can migrate over to Facebook, can you hear Trey now on YouTube? Yes, perseverance, baby. We made it, y'all. I'm so sorry. It is, man. Thank you for the faithfuls that stuck in there, man. I told you I'm trying out a new platform. Blame it on me. But I just know. I thank you, Trey. Thank you. Uh, uh, I just know that this is going to be better than the last platform. It's just, it's always something, man. It's always some kinks to work out. Just in case y'all didn't hear, man, I have the lovely Miss Jennifer Maybon here with me for the third time of Seven Seasonings and Jennifer's Catering. Before we were having a conversation by ourselves that you guys couldn't hear, we were talking about how she got into cooking, period. She is a chef, entrepreneur. She made this seasoning, and my thought was that, hey, it's going to be going to store shelves. She's building. She's going to be coming up with the actual brick and mortar where she's going to be selling her own stuff. I said this, and my thought is this: like, it's so many people out there making things that people that are cooking foods and they might not have a way to go, they could throw it in Jennifer's store. Third time is a charm. Thank you, Todd. Third time is a charm. Jennifer, so as we were talking, you were saying that you are going to be. Can you hear me fine, Jennifer?
You're a little bit muffled, a little bit,
Okay,
just a little bit.
I'm about to try something. Y'all, let me know. All right. So okay, cool, cool, cool. So, what was your thought behind the store? So you want to actually make your own season. You're making your own season. You want to put it in your own store. No. Thank you, thank you. It's an honor to have you. Thank you for sticking around.
And so to answer your question, is that how did all of this came about? How did I get started? How did I come up and ended up with two businesses that landed in my hands? So you guys, it's a long, long story. So what ended up happening was I started out catering for over 10 years. Growing up, I always have had the passion to want to cook, to become a chef, to travel the world and just cook on cruise ships and different things like that. But I never thought in a million years that I would be one to create spices and herbs.
Yeah.
It only came about when, and this is the true story, when I got the healing that have came into my life. I got some healing from some trauma and some different issues and things like that. And once I began to get the healing and things like that that I needed for myself, I started seeing all these different type of visions. And so the vision that came about before I got started like 7 years ago, and that's where the name Seven came from. And so I started seeing these different types of spices and herbs, but I didn't move out on it right away. I kind of like just sat on it. And so one day I ended up at the doctor's office, and they said that they were trying to diagnose me with being on the borderline for having high blood pressure and, the borderline for being a diabetic. And so I said, hey, I want to create this spice. And that's where the natural herbs came. This is one of my first babies that I have birthed out here into the world. This
Yes,
is how this
yes.
came about. I said that okay, I can't just change the way that I eat right away. You know what I'm saying? Like abruptly, I have to start with, maybe I could just create some seasonings first. Try to take baby steps, and then you know what I'm saying. I
Right.
can switch it over to change my diet and different things like that. But not knowing that it will become like a whole spice line, not knowing what God was literally doing.
Right.
And so I got the healing and everything I needed, and I started seeing like downloads and pictures of this natural herb season, this spice. And so I began to put it together. And so first I saw like this rosemary powder, then I saw this turmeric powder, and I just started putting things here and there. And some said count up the number of spices because there was just so much on the counter. Some said just add it up. And when I added it up, it landed up to be the number 7. And so then that's when it all just came about. I said, you know what? I'm going to come out with my own seasonings, that can help somebody who is going through the same thing that I'm going through, suffering within their bodies with high cholesterol and high blood pressure and
Yeah.
different things like that. So started out with one seasoning, and then it started out with a whole line of things. And then I just started being like all over the place because, mind you, the catering, I wasn't really doing that. I had been doing catering for over 10 years.
Right.
But I had kind of like stopped doing it. I had lost the interest in cooking. I went to school for psychology. I had babies, I had
Right.
married. I was all over the place. And then all of a sudden, these things just started like just literally coming in line
Yeah.
once I got the healing that I needed for my life.
Wow.
If that makes sense.
It's crazy. Like a lot that has to happen a lot. You know what I mean? With people, you have to be able to clear your mind, especially a trauma. Like you said, you were able to do this in despite how the rest of your life was going on, having kids, going to school. But trauma will literally, you got things in your past. There's people that pull that type of stuff into their relationships, and they pull it into whatever relationship they have, whether it be friendships or uh, marriages. You can't thrive with that. And once you got rid of that, you were able to see. You had a vision. And you said that so 7 is divine. So 7 is a divine number. And so I thought it was because of something like that. So this was because 7 years ago.
Yeah, it is so crazy, and like you said, it is so true. When you're dealing with so much trauma blocks purpose. Trauma, it freezes you, it causes you to be muted, and it causes you to be still. It'll bring you to a place that you never even knew that you had things within your life. Like notice I said, I never thought that I would create seasonings. I never thought of created this spice line. I never thought of that. Now I wanted to cook, I wanted to be a chef. I wanted to travel.
Right.
I did all of that, what I wanted to do there, but that was just that. So I think trauma keeps you in a box, it put limits on you.
Right.
Once I had joined New Hope Church, Bishop Sion Roberts.
Okay.
Once he started praying for me, and
Yeah.
my husband was praying for me too. My close family, my close friends,
Yeah.
my circle, they was literally praying for me too because they saw some things, But it was just literally when I got up under my pastor, and he just kept praying for me and kept praying for like against mental illness, mental
Yeah.
anguish,
Yeah.
mental illness in the family.
Yeah.
I started hitting on that, and that's when the visions and stuff got unlocked. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Right.
it was already there,
Yeah.
but I had no idea that it was there because I was just so broken,
Yeah.
and I was so down.
Yeah.
So once all that stuff, he was able to help me to get free and get to a place where I needed to be. That's when all this stuff came about.
Yeah.
So
Wow. Wow. So where was this at? And me and you sat and we talked about your kind of your cooking journey. Like you said, you always wanted to cook. Where did your cooking journey start?
it started in 2001.
Okay.
Like fresh out of high school. Actually, I went into the culinary arts program in 2002. Started right at Ivy Tech. They had a great program. It was a great program back then.
Mm-hmm.
I went there for about a year and a half. Kind of got married young, and so that kind of like just threw me off and
Mm-hmm.
just dealing with all type of stuff. So I didn't complete the program there,
Mm-hmm.
but I did enter off into the boats, the cruise ships. I mean, not cruise ship, but the casino.
Okay.
Boats.
Yeah.
I started out with Horseshoe, I've been with Horseshoe for about a year, and I learned all like everything because they have so much different type of cuisine. They had Asian, Italian. They even had a Greek section. They had American, and so I got all these different type of experiences. Because every day you get a new, job assignments, and so from there I went out to Blue Chip Casino out in Michigan City. I stayed out there for about a year and worked
What?
different area. Oh yeah, work at different areas, learning about different sauces, learning how to create dough, how to make pasta, and then from there I opened up for Four Winds Casino out in Ben Harbor, Michigan. I helped when they first got built, and when they was building, I don't want to call it a plantation,
Yeah.
but when they were first, the Indians
Yep.
came out and they
Yeah.
purchased all of that land.
Yeah.
I was out there and I helped build out there, and so I got a lot of experiences with, and that's just to show you how serious I was,
Right.
like literally going off into that culinary field.
We were talking, and you. I said I think some people might have been following you because like with your cooking, because all I heard was, oh, how good at the time, how good. What's the casino you were working at? The boat. Oh, we just call it the boat.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Yeah, we just call it the boat. All I heard about, oh, you gotta go try this food, and I'm like, as we were talking, I was like, I wonder was that her out there that was cooking this food, and people just follow you around. And then my next door neighbor always telling me about Four Winds. He was always, hey, we go out there to eat. He gamble a little bit, but he always talking about the food there. So, like, how long ago was that? When were you at the boat?
Oh my God, that was so many years ago. My son is going to be 15 years old. All this took place before he was born. So about 15, 16 years ago, with working with in the boats and driving, dealing with that.
Yeah.
That was over 15, 16 years ago.
So it was about 2007, 2008.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I also opened up for Longhorn out in Maryville.
Are you serious?
Yeah, opened up for them. And it was really nice. I've been around.
Wow, that's cool. So that's my favorite restaurant. You might have been, that was like seriously, like I'll take a steak. People talk about going to like these expensive steakhouses, and I'm like I haven't really tasted a steak. Somebody gonna kill me for saying this, but I really haven't tasted a steak or food. I can't say all the food, but just the steak at Longhorn is just off the chain. It's off the chain. You might have got me hooked. You was the dope dealer over there. The steak dealer. That's cool. So you went. So from there, like you said, while you were doing all of this though, you was doing all of this cooking, and you were dealing with all of this trauma in your life also.
Yeah, I was cooking and dealing with trauma. I think
Yeah.
cooking opened up the door for healing for me. I think
Yeah.
it opened up a way of an escape for me, but I didn't really know, But being cooking it was just so what can I say? Like
Therapeutic.
yeah, therapeutic. That's the word
Yeah.
that I'm
Yeah. It
looking
was
for.
therapy for you.
It was literally my therapy.
Yeah.
Some women, because they would always throw me on the grill, and I'm like, oh my God, every single day, why am I, on the grill? You got to break this stuff down. There's a lot to it,
Right.
and I'm like, man, I'm a woman. Why they keep putting me,
Cause she was killing it.
in this area? But it was not knowing that once years later, 20 years later, that grilling would be my thing.
Right.
Me and my husband, we grill all year round, and not really knowing at the time that hey, this is really therapy for me. So all the times when I was sitting in my backyard and I'm grilling, I'm thinking that I'm doing this because it's something that I have to do, but I think that probably was something that was just really going on.
Yeah.
And I went out there and just lit the grill, and it's just me and the grill.
Right.
And, I'm always in a happy place when I do that. I love to grill. I just love the sound of the charcoal.
Yeah.
I just love the smell of it, especially summertime.
Me
And
too.
it's amazing, but it's just to show you that just throughout your life, how all things begin to come together when you finally take a seat and you look back over the years of your life and you say, wow, I see how I landed up in this area. I see, why I was on the grill then.
Right.
Even though I was complaining then, like, y'all, chef, why you keep putting me here and there, but not knowing that it would launch me into a place of therapy in the future.
Yeah.
God is just amazing with how he works.
Man.
How he ties things together.
Yeah.
It's just so amazing.
Like for real. For real. Like you were able to, you was cooking amazing food, and it was like you said, it was almost like your healing. It was your therapy. I'm an iron worker, and a lot of times I'm a foreman, so I don't always get to just work, and a lot of times I just want to work because I like what I do. Most of the time, well, most of the time, some of the time, most of the time I like what I do. But welding for me, sometimes I just want to throw my hood over my face and just weld and think. You know what I mean? And just I could do it for hours. Just go and and that's like therapy for me. But yeah, I can absolutely see that, and it's crazy because it's almost like as you were going through therapy, you were probably getting better too, and it opened up your mind, for the thought of even having a seasoning. Let's talk catering. So you went and you had your own catering company. Like you have your own catering company now. So from there, did you go to catering?
So what ended up happening was, I had my children. I had 3 smaller children, and my husband is the type, he didn't really want them in daycare.
Mm-hmm.
And I know my mom was going through some health issues. His parents was going through health issues, and a lot of our families and stuff was working, and so it was just nowhere for our children to go. So basically what I'm saying is I was a stay-at-home mom and wife, and I wanted to do something.
Yeah.
And I just felt like I was just so much more. And so I started, trying to do little catering on the side so that I could, make money,
mm-hmm.
things like that. And then I stopped. Then I went off to school, did psychology, got the bachelor's degree in psychology. And then it was...
Hold on. Did I miss that? Wait a minute. In the midst of all of this, you went and got a bachelor's? Oh, man, what am I doing in my life? Really?
Psychology. And
wow.
That was another healing thing for me, too, because I'm like, even though I wanted to go and focus and deal with children who was, molested and stuff at a young age, I wanted to do that. I had a heart to do that.
Yeah.
But then again, with having small children on my own and with the work schedule and stuff, I still wasn't able to do that. And so I said, well, you know what, Lord, I know that it wasn't in vain. I still believe that God has sent me there into that program. I cried each class.
Really?
My classmates felt so bad for me. Talk about some things that were just certain subjects would just really just like literally just like just make me cry.
Yeah.
And so in the midst of just doing all of that, it took about the year of when 2019, 2018 came about, and that's when I was trying to get that diagnosis for being a diabetic. Borderline diabetic. And so that's when 7 came about. And so I needed, even though my husband, he take care of everything, but I didn't want to put the pressure on him, because he had enough. Not that he had a problem with it. He said that he would fund it, but I just knew that he could get a lot on his shoulders.
Right.
So I said, well, you know what? Let me start back up my catering.
Right.
So if I start back up the catering will pay for 7. And so that's how I got landed with both of these 2 in my hands, even though, I'm getting more. It's like, so when I make the money for Jennifer's Catering Company, it all going to 7. And then soon it all going to 7 start coming in, and then it go back into Jennifer's Catering Company. So I'm kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
To answer your question, Jennifer's Catering Company started back up so that I could produce funding to push 7 further than where it needs to be.
Who make a company to fund a company? Look here, it's Black History Month, y'all. It's Black History Month. Black women out here winning. If you out here and you think you made it, just listen to this story. Like I'm saying, like she just said she was going through all this stuff, but then like she dropping it on me, and every time she talking, like I just feel like I keep getting smaller and smaller. My accolades to myself just keep. It's not. I'm not stacking up because she just literally said I was going through all this mental pain, and then when I got my bachelor's degree, and then I started this company so I could fund that company. Look, I've been on here bragging for the past like 3 or 4 months because V&O Productions is a company. And I just now it's like whatever, man. V&O Productions, what? You out here winning. You are out here doing it.
It's a lot, and I can't wait to like really land it. Like really, my focus is seven.
Yeah.
That's my baby. That's my heart. I believe within my heart that once it takes off, Jennifer Catering will probably be just limited.
Yeah.
But it's a lot. So
Yeah.
you know, you do what you have to do to get where you need to be.
Right.
And I'm getting there.
Yeah. You are you seem like you there. We you know I have a very diverse crowd, and I never want to step on nobody's toes when I say anything, but we as a people have been through so much. I don't think I'm stepping on anybody's toes when I say that. We as a people have been through so much, and man, sometimes I thank God for like the things that I've been through, and as I hear you talk and you talk about it, you don't have to go into that. We're not even here for that. You sound like you have been through some things that caused you to have that mental turmoil, and you know you were going through some things. But man, I thank God for trials because like starting 2 businesses and getting a bachelor's degree after it sounds like some of the stuff you went through wasn't nothing. That's somebody's triumph. That's the top of the line. That's the top of the line for some people. That's the top of the line for me. I know I can push past, but you know, thank God for trials. I know it was hard, but man, like you really out here doing it big. Like I said, when I saw that you created a seasoning, I was like, you know, to somebody maybe it don't sound like that much, but I mean, like that's how do you do that? Like I wouldn't even know where to start.
Listen, it was God. Some people, multiple people that create spices and herbs, they go through a chemist.
Yeah.
And the chemist come and put it together. And they have a lot of math. I'm not good at math.
Yeah.
It has to do with a lot of math. It has to do with a lot of measurement. Just a little bit will just throw your whole batch off. So this is literally God. I have never done it before. I have never had a mentor to help me do this.
Wow.
I just literally got into the kitchen to listen to, you know, what God was telling me to do, and I would taste it, and you know, and I don't know if it's because I'm a cook that I'm able to do it and put it together, but something just kept saying, don't be afraid to step out of the box.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll taste seasonings, and some of them still kind of taste the same.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do something totally different. I wanted to use herbs that no one would ever thought about using inside of a jerk season. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, yeah.
You can say, oh yeah, I can go look it up and put some jerk seasoning together, you know. But I wanted to use spices, something that just didn't make sense, like sunflower seed powder.
Wow.
And make it work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
that was always my objective. So I think that God heard me. He knew my heart. He brought me into this world. He knew what I want to do. He knows the plans for my life, and I just think that he makes us all unique.
Right.
So he was able to bring out that uniqueness within me to be able to create and to bring forth, to birth out. And so literally I got into the kitchen, I put it together, and I tell my husband say all the time, Jeff, I don't know how you do this, even though, you know, he's an electrician, you know, but still he just said, babe, I don't know how you do it. You know, you think about it, even McCormick, you know, you think about some big brands, McCormick, they hire their own chemists to put together their own spices and herbs. And I told people, I said, babe, sit back. Their hands have been God.
Yeah.
How was I able to go in to create all of these batches and each bottle still tastes like the same bottle?
Yeah.
You know, how many people are able to do that? So I just really, to answer your question, I had nothing to do with it. I can't even take the glory for this.
Right.
I never even thought that I was going to do it anyway.
Right.
I'm just a vessel that was landed a gift.
Mm.
7 was gifted unto me. So it came from heaven. God said, hey, here's a gift. Here's something I'm going to give to you. I want you to birth it out into the world because, hey, he said the land is yours.
Hey, that's it. That's it.
And possess the land. It's yours. So I'm giving you this gift. You take it. Possess the land. The land is yours.
So you are putting this all together. Every bottle, that's you.
Every bottle is me, but the objective is one day, one day very soon, we're praying, to get into a co-packer.
Yeah.
Because I make and create 30 bottles, out of each batch that I do.
Okay.
If I get into a co-packer, they make it do 1,000 bottles within one minute.
Yeah.
And so right now I'm doing it in the comfort of my own home, and things have been going good.
Yeah.
Within 2 years of the natural earth seasons, I have sold over 2,000 bottles.
Wow.
In the comfort of my own home, so I have done like really, really well. Then you think about that times 8 products. We didn't produce and done a lot, and have literally went around the world.
Yeah, that's around the world. Something you created in your kitchen. Wow, that's
in my kitchen, and that was a dream. I said, "Well, Lord, you gave it to me. I want to take it. I want to take it nationwide. I want it to be nationwide, and also to share a story. And that's why I thank you, because there is a great story that comes in behind us."
Yeah, that's wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. That you've, on top of making it, you've been able to put the product out there. Like I said, I know how this thing goes. Like I create these podcasts, and I think I was like 5 months in, and somebody hit me up like, "Yo, you got a podcast?" I was like, "I've been putting in all this work, and ain't nobody seen this yet." And so like for people for me to see it, for me to be scrolling and be able to see it with these algorithms, you had to have been not only making it but advertising yourself also. You've had to be pushing it too. So, man.
Oh yeah. I've been pushing. Just doing research. I come to realize that you can't just create a great product.
Yeah.
But you also have to have a greater method of marketing to go along with that product. You have to market just as much as you sell, or offer the product out to the individual. You have to have the marketing to go along with it. And so I look at people who have been in business for many years, such as McDonald's and Burger King. And you sit back and you see a lot of McDonald's commercials.
Mm-hmm.
You just keep coming.
Yeah.
You see the Burger King commercial, you keep coming. And then you do your research, you see that majority of their money go to marketing.
Yeah.
So I said, well, I don't have the money or the funding to really go out and pay someone to do a commercial. So you know what? I'll get in front of the camera. I'll use what I have, and I'll go forward until we get to a place to where we could have a media marketing team that could go and push our product. But yeah, I have really, really been working it. Been working through Facebook. Sometimes I'll do some YouTube, and I also do some TikTok funny videos. Sometimes it don't always be about cooking. But it's also just showing that personality.
Right.
And they're showing my personality and letting people get to know who I am. So that I do have a sense of humor, that I am funny, because I just don't want customers and just, client, but I want to build relationships. I want to know that, hey, my natural earth season, it came and it changed your life.
Right.
I hear those stories all the time, those who deal with lupus, those who deal with MS and different ailments within their bodies, that deal with GERD, they say, your season helped me. And so when I see that, I know that everything that I am doing, it is working.
Yeah, that's off the chain. You know what? That's why you're gonna succeed, because you love to do it. You're really trying to help people. You know what I mean? And I understand that. Like, I've tried to do dieting before, and I'm not, God, man, if anybody got to go on, like, you have health problems or something, you got to go on the diet, I feel for you, because I'm not able to do it. I think, what did I eat today? Right before I ran in here to start this show, I ate some turkey links. It's like, I'm talking about this stuff had to be full of preservatives. It had to be just terrible for me. And then I got some gummy bears over here. That was dinner because I was messing around with this platform for most of the evening. But
What a combination.
yeah, right. Yeah, it's a terrible combination. So like, if you tried to get me to eat right, like it would be hard. But this helps. You know, if you got to eat something bland, or just who wants to eat something bland? Who want to have what's something healthy that you got that they make people eat when you're going on a special diet? I don't know, oatmeal and this nasty stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's something that
yeah,
it's kind of nasty.
yeah, yeah. So
You
you
have to
you
find the willpower to do it.
right, right. But you helping people. You helping those people that have health problems to get through that. To be able to,
Yeah,
because this is what is it, natural? I guess is it like,
yeah.
so all
It's a natural
natural,
herb. Yeah, it's a natural herb seasoning. It's plant based and it's formulated to change the course of your overall health.
all plant
And
based. Okay,
improve lifestyle
right.
and different things like that. So it's a great seasoning. It is all purpose. You can use it on just about anything: vegetables, poultry, fish, beef, different things like that.
Okay,
Your potato chips, your popcorn, whatever. It's just all-purpose seasonings. It sears off really well, and it's a good. Once you use this seasoning here, you probably wouldn't want to go back to any other like seasoned salt or
some
different things like
Lowry's.
that.
Y'all put that
It's
Lowry's
really
down,
good.
right?
Yeah, yeah. Even though seasoned salt is the Lord season is
Yeah,
really really good. Not speaking nothing against or bad about the
yeah,
seasoning, but
yeah,
for some reason, once you get on this seasoning here, since the base of it is pink Himalayan salt,
yeah.
it's a difference,
Right,
and you end up having a headache for me and my husband.
right.
End up having a headache from using the other seasons. But it's a great season. Got a great formulated mix to it. It's one of my number one sellers.
Wow, that's so. Where can we get this from?
Yeah, you can purchase it on my website at seven dot store. The number is seven, EVEN dot store, and I should pull up. You should click on the link, and then go down to Natural Herbs Seasons, and click on it, and yeah, I get it shipped out to you in 3 to 5 business days.
Okay, I'm putting this link up now. Uh, 7EVEN. Okay. Dot store.
Dot store.
Okay. Y'all go check it out, man. Y'all go get this and help yourself. I was about to say help Miss Jennifer Maybon out, but help yourself. Like she ain't talking bad about Lawry's. I'm not talking bad about Lawry's, but I'm saying though, like Lawry's gonna put some of y'all in the hospital. Might put me in the hospital. Or all the other stuff that's got preservatives in it and all kinds of crazy mess in it. She got this natural thing going. Y'all go holler at her, man. Y'all check that out. Dot Stowe. Y'all go check this out, man. uh, hey, I don't know if I have anything else for you. Do you have any words? I mean, you out here doing your thing. I almost feel bad because I feel like I need to I need to be working as hard as you work.
Yeah, thank you again for having me on. Any last words that I would say for those who are trying to just do their business and launch out? I would say don't let trauma stop you. Don't let timing stop you. Because mind you, it took me 7 years to just finally get moving to go out and reproduce, do whatever it is that I need to do. But don't let the things that happen to you in your life, don't let it stop you, and don't let it.
Y'all, did we lose Miss Jennifer? Let me finish what she was saying. Hey, if you're doing something, man, don't quit. If you out there and you pushing and it's not working, don't quit. Take it from her. She spoke of a lot of different obstacles that she's faced in life, and she's absolutely overcome these obstacles. She created her own line of seasonings. Matter of fact, y'all go check her out because she has more than just this line of seasonings. I'm throwing this link up now. She has, I believe she has like different sauces, if I'm not mistaken. She has different sauces and link. Can y'all see that? Y'all go check that out, man. 7.store. Do not quit, man. Y'all see what's going on tonight here, but I was determined. I told her, I said, when we went offline, I said, if you want to stay in this, I want to stay in this. I was absolutely discouraged through this podcast thing, man. It's been times where I've been absolutely discouraged. It's been times where I've been driving my car and my mind, my heart had never said it, but my mind said, just quit. Why are you even doing this? Why are you even doing this? And I just can't. I just don't have it in me to quit. I don't care if this thing quit on us 7 more times. I would have still logged on. Would have been 12 o'clock tonight, and we was gonna have Miss Jennifer Maybon on. Y'all, please go check out this link, man. Help yourself out and go check out her spices. Go check out her sauces that she has. Help her out with catering, man. If you need an event catered, check her out on Facebook, man. I'm gonna be putting up some links here later through my own Facebook page. But y'all check her out, man. Y'all please check her out. She's really doing her thing. Absolutely. I think I'm done. Through all that has happened tonight, thank y'all, man, for sticking with me. Thank you for telling me when our sound didn't work. I got to go back and watch this. Hopefully it was up to par. I have a high standard I set for myself, so even if y'all can hear it, it still has to sound good for me. It has to look good for me and all of that good stuff. This is what happens. I probably should have tried this out in the middle of the week, but hey, life be lifing. Thank y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all go check out Miss Jennifer Maybon. Hit her up. Please go get something from her. Like I said, support her catering so this thing can happen. I'm looking forward to getting these spices myself. Hey, yo.